warmly welcome Mr. Shankar Mohan from Cooperative Republic of Guyana.
Although protocols have been observed, I would still like to call the names because I'd like to practice my Chinese, only the names I can call. Professor Wan Hongling, Vice President of Jufi, Professor Wan Zhangmin, Dean of Overseas Education School Jufi, Mr. Liu Zhoming, Deputy Director of Office of International Cooperation and Exchange, Jufi, Associate Professor Wan Dina, Vice Dean of Overseas Education School, Jufi. Not forgetting the supporting staff, my colleagues here on the seminar from near and far. Ni hao, hello and greetings. I am Mr. Shankar Mohan, also known as Ravi. Many of you will have called me Ravi. In my home country, I'm popular for that name. Just to tell you about Guyana, Guyana can be found in South America and the Caribbean, two places at once. Our official language is English, and we embrace Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, among other religions. Our population is made up of 6 races: the indigenous Amerindians, and others that came from Africa, India, Portugal, Europe, and of course, China, and they settled during the colonial times. Our population is just under 1 million, let's say 800 to 900,000 people. Very small, but big in compassion and heart. A little more about Guyana. Present day Guyana is the fastest growing economy in the world and is currently experiencing transformative and exponential growth, with GDP projected to grow at an average of 20% per annum until at least 2028. The opportunities for investment holds a vision with immense capacity to deliver. Guyana is experiencing rapid economic growth, particularly due to oil and gas sector, leading to increased GDP per capita and a positive trade balance. While oil dominates exports, efforts are underway to diversify into other industries like agriculture, manufacturing, and tourism. Our traditional main source of income has been rice, sugar, bauxite, agriculture, export, and more. In a recent study published in a Nature study, out of 186 countries, only Guyana produces enough food to self-sufficiently feed all its citizens without foreign imports, followed by, of course, China, then Vietnam. This is conducted in 7 food groups such as fruits, vegetables, dairy, fish, meat, plant-based protein, and starchy staples. You guys can hear me?
Yes.
All right, see you good. At this point, I would like to present an overview from this seminar. I must say, the People's Republic of China is a beautiful country. Can you agree with me?
Yes. Yes.
With a clean environment and its people are peaceful and hospitable, whom I found to follow a strict principled life in harmony with nature. It is evident that great efforts have been placed in preserving China's rich cultural heritage. China has emerged in many areas a leading country with cutting-edge technology and innovation, focusing on green energy economy, modernized manufacturing industries, transportation, agriculture, communication, e-commerce, major infrastructure development, housing improvement, the automotive industry and aviation, e-commerce, and a modern marketing strategy after a lengthy period of planning. This is definitely a testimony of good governance. The government's adaptation of social stability definitely brought economic prosperity, a precedent that many countries can apply to achieve the same results. China warms hearts by embracing other nations with aid, funding, guidance, and molding opportunities, helping them to grow, which impacts positively in China's development, a win-win situation. This is very much evident in my country with infrastructure such as constructing buildings, bridges, highways, solar farms, and more. Chinese private investment and trade have also increased tremendously within the last 4 years, with operations all across Guyana, whether in import and distribution, gold mining, retail, and more. The Belt and Road project has since served as a connect to the rest of the world, which brings easy access to goods and services and great relief to rising costs of transportation. It serves as a boost for tourism as well. It is known that China manufactures over 75% of the world's goods and supplies raw materials in various quantities, not only because of the availability of labor, but with quality at low competitive costs. As a country, China has challenges like any other, but the government is always ahead managing the economy, finding solutions, cultivate talents, and innovate ideas to curb situations that sometimes even caused by outside influences. Being in China for just under a month is definitely not enough to ascertain all the developments and issues, if any, but it surely gives a great scenario of the capabilities of this wonderful nation. We all can observe the humbleness of its people, of whom all possess religious and ethnic tolerance. I observed from our seminar, and I've learned that from 1978 to date, on the 40th years, commendation should be given to the former presidents like Deng Xiaoping, who initiated China's opening up policy in 1978, and was kept alive by President Jiang Zemin and President Hu Jintao. This legacy is being continued by a champion, President Xi Jinping, who has started his career and life from humble beginnings, built an entire nation with selfless patriotic love for his people, defying the odds and those with anti-China rhetoric. I must say here the food was good, as my colleague had mentioned. The house cleaning on par, the conference room used comfortable, not forgetting our accommodation, tours, stipend, somebody said money, or a stipend, all proves that China is a very hospitable, caring, and generous. While I try to share a collective view of everyone, whom probably may vary theirs by adding or deducting from the statement, I fully endorse this program and happy to return at any time for future seminars. There's a slight room for improvement, and sometimes you have to give credit, and sometimes we have to be constructive as well. So there is a slight room for improvement only with the usage of the English medium communication. That is the only thing from some of the persons. I don't know if this is a forum, but all the courses and programs have delivered 100%. What do you say, guys?
Yes.
Give them a round of applause. I would like to extend gratitude for myself, along with my colleagues from my country, Ms. Leah Rebecca Alves, Mr. Javed Amarnath Dudnot, Ms. Romelia Annalisa Hughes, Ms. Colleen Prince, and all other visiting members of this seminar. To the Ministry of Commerce of the People's Republic of China, the organizer of the seminar, Jiangxi College of Foreign Studies, co-organizer, Jiangxi University of Finance and Economics, all professors, all supporting staff for a wonderful executed program. We have become one large family from 8 different countries, that is including China. I do recommend this and many more other such programs in the future. See you sometime again in the future. Shishi, thank you. Give a very good applause. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your powerful perspective highlighting Guyana's remarkable growth and China's inspiring model of development and partnership. So we share your sentiment of becoming one large family. Now.